Alright, so here I'm giving a try for this new camera, and I'm seeing if maybe I can do something kind of like a book review, see how it looks. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about this book. It's Economics in One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt, and it's really great. It was actually written a long time ago. Henry Hazlitt himself lived in 1894 until 1993. So this book itself was published back in 1946, in the 50s, but you know, about 60 years ago, and it still has incredible relevance to today. It's basically about economics and how you may not think that it applies to your life, but that it does, and that most of the stuff that you learn in college is or school itself is not really the case. Like, number one, the broken window fallacy, in that you know, people say that we need some type of destruction in order to create. It's, you know, in kind of counterintuitive way, it's a good way to create wealth. It's a good way to get the economy going, when that's really illogical, because the money that is used to restructure the society, rebuild the buildings that were blown up, or all this type of thing, or in the example of the broken window, the money and the time and the labor that was, and the material that was used to remake the window has to come from somewhere. So that could have been used for more productive uses, but instead of whatever the person's next marginal option, that they have to use it to replace something, and that in fact is not good. He goes into the blessings of destruction. I believe that's just to build on top of that broken window fallacy. Public works means taxes. Taxes discourage production. The curse of machinery. A lot of people call it the neo-Luddite position, or they think that technology or new machinery is going to put them out of work, and that this is bad, when in fact it's good. If machinery could take away all of our work, that would be a great thing. And you know, if we could all just work like the Jetsons and press one button an hour every week, and have an incredibly high life standard of living, then that would be great. Just have machines doing everything. There's nothing wrong with that. We actually want to have no employment. We want to have less employment, but we also want to have a higher living standard. Again, he goes into that in the fetish of full employment. Everybody wanting full employment, whatever that means. There are a lot of people that choose not to work. We actually don't want to work. We'd rather, you know, you know, a lot of people would like to have more leisure than they do. So having everybody employed is not necessarily a good thing. Saving the X industry, that's a good one. And, you know, lately with all the bailouts and everything, you know, people get excited about, you know, or get confused about what it really means when they save an industry at the cost of another, and the government playing that role is deciding who lives and who dies. So this is a great book. I'd recommend to anybody that is just starting to learn economics or has not read anything yet of the Austrian school. It's a great primer. Economics in One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt, and this also has, this copy itself has an introduction by Walter Block, who's a great economist as well. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.